Hello, today I want to show you how to create a news app and also add some APIs to it. So the first thing you want to do is go to your dashboard, click on code mode. I want to create a React Native app today, so I'm going to come in here and click on React Native. And now I'm going to put in my information here, create a news app that allows me to pull news data about specific topics that I am interested in. Please use the news API. Is it called newsapi.org? Yes, let's use this guy. Let's use the public news API. Cool, and then it would go through the process of generating the files. As you can see, it is generating the kids ignore file. Let's see what other files it generates. Now it's generated some information around the fonts, the fav icon, the splash screen, the asset article. I guess this would be articles of the news itself. It's generated that. It's now creating the index.cs file. Let's see what else it creates for us. Feels a little faster today. I generated a really simple app. Super simple, super straightforward. Not a lot of classes, so that's good. Wasn't trying to complicate the process. I'm assuming. Wasn't trying to complicate the process. Okay, so now it is previewing the app for us. So we're gonna be seeing the app in a little bit, and I would expect I'm asked for an API key somewhere. So these are the images it generated. No, that's great. Missing news API key, set export public, blah 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 blah. Okay, where am I about to set this? That is the good question. So where do I set the news API key? Let's see what it does. It's going to utility news. I haven't given you the key yet. Explain exactly where and how to set the API key variables. File commits wait point to no pure no code logic changes required anywhere. So it says utility and news API. It's where we should be putting it. Cool. I am going to put it here. Public export public API key. I'm gonna put in the API key here, and hopefully that would work. So this is a news API, public news API. I've used this in the past for testing. So I'm going to be creating a new account today. News tests. I'm going to put a random email. News tests and let's say AppForceStudio. .com, and And here we go. Here is our API key. And I'm gonna take this now and I'm gonna put it in here. I could actually put it in here, but I'll just say set the API key for me. Let's see what happens. Refuse to hard code your API key in the source code best practice. Oh my god, so sentimental. I've asked it to do something and it has refused to hard code my API key. Okay, whatever. Provided do not commit this to Git. Oh please. Commit this to Git. I want you to commit it to Git. Oh please. Do not commit your API keys to Git, by the way. The AI is correct. Never ever do that. And that's why there's an environment variable there. But I want to be a little bit stubborn. So let's see. API key is null. It's not null. So why is it throwing this error? Oh, that's when he built it. Okay, let's do this. Let's do this. Why wasn't it building? Let's do this and force it to preview again and see if it changes that. Who is calling API news? Let's go here, let's go here. Index. We have title, subtitle, we have an error, we have no articles found. News request failed with status. Okay. Why? Okay, so I'm gonna debug this actually. Why is my news request failing? Top headlines. Course not allowed. The hell does that mean? Requests from browser are not allowed on developer apply, except from localhost. This is a localhost. But the iframe isn't. I guess it doesn't think it is. How do we get around this? If not, we're gonna find a different API. I don't have a goddamn backend to proxy it through. Isn't there no way I could do this right now? I don't know what the hell it's done. Okay, we're gonna get a different. Keep sticking my API key away. That's funny. It's not gonna work now. Okay. Public API key. Sorry. Public news API free. API for C gets key. You gotta sign up to get a key. Look at all of this. Let's say Canada, because I'm based in Canada. If that is even correct. Okay, this should be enough. I think so. Hopefully, I'm not asked to verify my email. I'm gonna click agree. Nope. Please prove that you are human. How do I prove that I'm human? By ticking the box. Please prove that you are human by ticking the box. What fucking box am I supposed to tick? Oh, this one. Hopefully I'm not asked to verify my email. I'm sign up. Perfect. API key right here. Can you integrate the staff API? Okay. So we have it in the same spot. Cool. Let's see if we can get this working. Let's see if we can get this working. I'm going to do this. I am going to get my environment. Where's the API key? I'm going to do this. Don't tell me what to do. Do what I want you to do. And now it's previewing after adding the key, the API key that I just generated from Media Stack. Let's see. Hopefully it works. It fails to fetch. Why is it failing? Why is it failing? If it's using this API. Just make sure we're doing the right thing. I don't have to debug. Yes, it's wired at VStack. And when you posted, I add a small clarification comment so it's obvious it matches the call you shared. Remind you how to set the API key. API key recorded here, 0 out of 100. Looks accurate. 1, so it's failing. It's failing then. Why is it failing? Random support, no API 1, no payment file. Why are you failing? to find another one. This goes. We are going to have to find a different API key on the internet if this one keeps failing. And it failed again. I just don't know why it's failing. Oh, it has the data there. Oh. So why the hell is it failing? Go to load response, no data found for resource. Why isn't it getting the data? You know what? Let's do this. Why is it failing? But when I go to the API directly on my browser, I see the JSON data. Everyone is blocking this. Why? Let's click on the API key. Let's look for another one. That isn't gonna fail. Do I gotta sign up for all of these? I don't want to do it through my backend. It's not gonna work. Can I use a node? I think I can use a node library. Would that work? No, it wouldn't work on React. Okay. You know what? Let's do this. So let's do this. Mock this with this data. That's too long. I'm gonna have a mock data now. JSON. We're going to have a mock data to play around with. It's 30, we want half of this gone. Mock this with this data. Added a mock for Media Stack API so the app can run entirely using the provided sample JSON instead of doing real network calls. You can turn mocking off and on by the environment variable, export use news without changing the UI layer. Thank you, sir. And here it has added a mock JSON for us that we can use to test this out. Because I couldn't figure out the networking issues. I mean, I can, but I can't, unfortunately, because it doesn't like that I am not in a paid account. Cool. Let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. So I'll pick this guy here. We should see some of these on the screen. We should see things like, what's going on here? We should see, it's still failing. It's still failing. Okay, let's change this. Can you make it use the mock? I can see the API, the public key error, the environment key error. The app to use mock instead of API. Okay, good. Good. And that is a news utility news API. It's been forced, so it doesn't care about this guy here. And this is exactly what we want. Perfect. And here it is. This is what it looks like. We just successfully created a news app without the API, at least, because the APIs were failing. That would have been the exact same thing that happened without the APIs. So that's what it looks like. I don't know if the filtering works. I would say very. Let's see. Can you make the filtering work? The search filtering. Let's do search filtering. This isn't gonna work because we don't have the APIs to call it. But let's hope that the filtering works. The app is called topic tag, and the user can. And now you can take this if you wanted to, and you could download it if you wanted to. So you can deploy it if you wanted to, or you could deploy it through the platform here. By clicking deploy and deploying this here if you wanted to. You could also convert this to an iOS or an Android app also if you wanted to, and I'll show you in a little bit how to do that. So we have the sites here that was just created and deployed for us. Okay, the tab works. Cool. Let's go to all, see if the filter works. It does work too. Perfect. So it does work. Okay, cool. Technology. Nice. And then I was saying you could also convert this to an iOS app if you wanted to by going here and clicking iOS, add platform, proceed, and your iOS app is going to be created from your React Native app. And as you can see, it's already generating the iOS files here. So when it's done, then you could click download, or you could run it, or you could deploy it to the App Store using the deploy feature here. Whatever it is you want to do with it, you can do. Alright, thank you guys for another day of vibe coding.